as a parent, you got to make the sacrifice, right? So even when you get off work, you got to be willing to go sit in that gym with your kid and make that. That's how they're going to be great. And kids got to see that you believe in them too. So if you believe in them, that's going to make them go even harder.
What's your ultimate dream?
My dream is to make my dad proud and make it to the NBA to be a superstar.
So I bought him a little tiny hoop. As a baby, I bought the little tiny hoop. So even when he crawling, he's still dropping that ball in the hoop. Then I start getting him a bigger hoop once he start walking, right? So he can drop the ball in the hoop.
One of the games on his birthday, I dropped at least like 20 on his birthday, and I told him that was one of his birthday presents.
You're definitely correct.
I got a strong mentality because every day I put in the work and people be trying to like doubt me on like Facebook, Instagram, and then that just make me go harder.
Thank you for joining the All Dream Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Haas, and today we're talking to a young basketball player that trains in the jungle. And I'm not talking about the jungles of Brazil or the jungles of Africa. That's what they call the gym. They call it the jungle. So you can only imagine what goes down there. Found him on Instagram, and this kid is obliterating anyone that's in front of him. He's taking the ball from kids. He's intense. And I want to learn his story. I want to learn, how did you learn how to dribble so good? Like, he may have, and I want to go on record, he may have the best dribble you've ever seen from a young kid his age. And I want to learn how. So we're going to bring him up right now, and we're going to talk to TJ about his journey and his story. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you. So, what I want to do is I want to know your story, man. I want to know, how did you get so good? I want to know your age. And the first thing we want to start off with is I just want you to introduce yourself to the world, okay? Tell everybody who you are.
My name's Terry Evans Jr., and I'm just like a good basketball star, but I'm great. I'm from Rock Island, Illinois.
Where at?
Rock Island, Illinois.
Okay. And how far is that from Chicago?
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours? Okay. You know, it's a lot of hoopers out of Chicago. How close are you guys to like Peoria, Illinois?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half. I know they have some hoopers out there. I remember that I went to Illinois. How old are you, man?
I'm 10 years old.
You 10 years old. All right. So, look, this segment right here is called the We All Have Dreams segment. I want to know about your dreams, right? What are you trying to accomplish in basketball? Because I see you working hard, right? I see you working really, really hard. You on different courts. And tell everybody what's your ultimate dream that you're trying to accomplish.
My dream is to make my dad proud and make it to the NBA to be a superstar.
Nice. Man, you on your way. And how long you been playing basketball for?
I've been playing basketball for about like 10 years, about 9 to 10 years.
And you only 10 though, right?
Mm-hmm. I've been playing since I was a couple months. My dad put the basketball in my hands when I was a couple months.
Get out of here.
I'm not playing.
Yes. So as soon as you was born, you had a ball in your hand.
Yes.
Okay. And from when you knew that you had a ball in your hand, because obviously when you like 10 months old, you don't know about a ball, right? But when you knew about basketball, did you love it? Do you like?
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Okay. Have you played any other sports?
No,
just ball.
Yeah.
Okay. You had a tournament this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What happened?
So we was cooking in the tournament. I had about at least 20 points with a couple dimes and a couple steals. And then we got to the championship. We was cooking. We only lost by 3, but we were still cooking as a team.
Okay. So Y'all wind up losing the championship?
Yeah.
Okay, by 3.
Yeah.
And how many points you finished with?
Shoot, about only 15 to 20.
15, 20. How many dimes you had?
About 3 or 4 or 5.
Okay. And what position do you play?
I play point guard and shooting guard.
Point guard and shooting guard. Okay. So I seen you. I seen your motor, bro. Like I seen you like you real intense. Did kids be scared of you, bro?
For sure. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I see you doing some lockdown D. I see you hit a shot, or I see you break somebody down, hit a shot, and you just you're like, yo, let's go, like so them kids they not ready, huh?
No.
Okay. Do you play? You play. So right now, what are you playing? Are you playing? What grade? Matter of fact, here let me step back. What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
You in 5th grade. You in 5th grade. So, are you playing like 5th grade school or what? Like, what's that?
I play school ball and AAU, but right now I'm in school ball.
Okay. And what are you averaging in the school ball?
In school ball, I average about 15 to 20 with about almost every game about at least 8 or 4 assists, 8 or 5 assists.
Okay. Man, so I want to talk about, I want to talk about the jungle. So tell me about the jungle.
The jungle is just like a gym that my dad built for me to work out and get my reps in.
Okay. And how long have you guys had the jungle for?
We've been having the jungle for about 5 years.
Okay, about 5 years.
Yeah.
And how much time do you spend in the jungle?
I spend at least about because my dad trained other people, and then every time in the middle of their training, I go on the court and shoot. And after their training session, I get my work in for about 30 minutes. They have another training session, so I'll be in there for about 4 to 5 hours almost.
For real? Every day?
Yes.
Crazy. And okay, so what's your workout like so what do you train on every single day? How many days do you train?
I work on my left hand, and I train on my ball handling. And then what else you say?
How many days are you in the gym?
Every day.
Every day. And are you the best in your city at your age? For sure. Mm-hmm. What about have you played in Chicago or anything where it's more players out there? Are you probably the best you think you're the best in Illinois?
Yes.
Easy, huh?
Yes.
And where do you feel that you rank? Okay, so when you play AAU, right? Where have you been in AAU? Where have you traveled to?
I traveled to Cedar Rapids, Chicago, Des Moines, Wisconsin, about many places. Indiana.
Okay.
Many places else.
And when you travel to these places and you play AAU, how are you doing against other guys from around the country?
Yeah, I was cooking. I remember in one of the tournaments in Cedar Rapids, we played against my 5th grade team. We played against 7th to 6th grade players, and then I was cooking them.
Okay. So it don't matter the age, if they're a couple years older, or it doesn't matter where they're from. You still putting in work.
Yes.
For sure. Where do you get that confidence from?
I get it from my dad. He always told me to be confident and be brave.
Okay. And do you also get that confidence from all of the training you're doing because it's like secondhand nature?
Yes.
Because your handle, I'm telling you, I don't know if I've seen another kid your age with the type of handle that you have. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's your handle is exceptional.
Thank you.
What type? You're welcome. What type of ball drills are you doing to make your handle that good?
Crazy handles. I'll be doing Kyrie Irving handles. I'll be doing Allen Iverson handles. My dad just be making me do like all the NBA players that's good handles.
Okay. How do you think your hand by the time you're Kyrie's age, or not even Kyrie's age, but his handle was amazing when he was in high school as well. By the time you get to high school, do you think you could have handles similar to Kyrie?
Yes.
Okay. And so let's talk about your top 3 favorite players, bro. Tell me.
So my top 3, you want it ball handling or just all time?
So all time, your all time top 3 players.
Shoot. My top 3, first at 1 I got Mike, and then at my second I got Kobe, and then my third I got LeBron.
Okay. That's a good lineup. And so why Mike? You're 10. You're 10.
Mike because he was going crazy in like his type of like age group, not in like his NBA group that he played with. He was just dominating against them.
Right. And Kobe, talk to me about Kobe.
Kobe just had that mentality. He was just on straight goal mode.
Right. And then LeBron, talk to me about LeBron. Yeah.
He's been playing for 22 years and now he's 40 and he's still athletic and he's still cold.
He's still cold. And how do you know about Mike? You're 10.
I know about Mike because I watched NBA games. I watched him on my TV. Highlights. I just watch him a lot.
Okay, so you on YouTube, you and your dad is showing you what Mike was doing and what Kobe was doing back when they were playing.
Yes.
Okay. And what are you learning from guys like Mike?
I learned just like have that mentality and just go straight go mode like him and Kobe.
I see that. You're like your motor is crazy. You're like seriously. And let's talk about some other players. Like who are you inspired by right now? Like at your position.
Allen Iverson probably. Iverson and Kyrie.
Okay. Kyrie is amazing.
And
AI
Curry.
is amazing. Huh?
And Steph Curry.
Steph Curry too. Your jump shot. You be pulling back. You be hitting threes. How many shots are you shooting? You working out every single day. How many shots are you shooting a day?
A day, at least about 500 before I leave the gym.
500. So are you just shooting 500 or do you have a certain amount that your dad tells you like you got to make this much?
Yes, he be telling me I have to make this much. Like he'd tell me like make 100 of these, and then after that he make me go make 100 of these, 100 of these, 100 of different stuff.
Okay. Man, that's crazy. So now moving forward, what school when they come, they're gonna come for you, right? They're gonna be like, yo, we want Terry Jr. They call you TJ, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna call you TJ. Yo, we want TJ. What school are you going to pick? Let's say before you answer that, your top 3 schools, if you got, that if they coming.
Mostly any school that want me and school that's gonna give me like a little big money. So
I like it. I love it.
I don't know. Probably like Florida State. Probably. I don't know. That's a hard one. Texas State. Probably about LSU.
Okay.
And probably, I don't know. Probably like Georgia. I don't know.
Okay. What's your go-to moves, bro? Like so you got a kid on the island. It's you and him. You need a bucket. You have to score. To say in the game that y'all just played, down 3, right? What move are you going to?
I'm gonna do my little hezzy that I always do. I'm like, and then they would fall for that, and then I just go for the 3-pointer, bang.
Okay. Is it like a step back?
No, it's not a step back. It's just like a hezzy move. Like I always do. It's like boom, and then they would fall for that, and then I just shoot the 3.
Okay. What do you feel about defense, man? Because I see you be locking down too.
Yeah, I'll be locking down. This tournament, I had about at least I don't know, one of my games I had 5 steals, and I was playing full court defense, and I was locking him down. Mm-hmm. Anytime he came up after that, he was getting scared, so he just passed the ball.
Right. So all right, so let's switch it up a little bit. Let's talk about what challenges you have sometimes. What are some of your challenges, man?
Some of my challenges are left hand.
Mm-hmm.
Left hand, but I work on my left hand every day now.
Okay. And how good is your left hand in comparison to your right hand right now?
It's about 75%.
About 75%. Okay. So can you go, so you can break somebody down and then go left and lay up and everything like that?
Yeah.
What's the most points you ever scored in the game?
The most points I ever scored in a game was about...
Hi. Thank you for joining the All Dream Sports podcast, which is sponsored by All Dream Sports mobile app. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It's for athletes to capture their complete sports journey in one dedicated place. Capture it, store it, build a community, and earn money with All Dream Sports. So if you have hundreds of videos on your camera roll that no one's ever going to see of your child's sports journey, you can organize it with the All Dream Sports mobile app. But that's not it. You can also have your child athlete build a community of people that's going to subscribe to their Dreamers Vault. And anytime someone subscribes to your child's Dreamers Vault to watch their complete sports journey, your child earns money. So you can use it for fundraising as well. Points you ever scored in the game?
The most points I ever scored in a game was about 36 or about 34. Okay.
And you it's easy for you to get 20.
Yes.
You can get 20, 25 if whenever you want to.
Yeah.
What about 30? Can you get 30 whenever you want to?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I can get 30 whenever I want to, about 50-50.
50-50. Okay. Do you guys ever get to some of the Bulls games out there?
Shoot, I never been to an NBA game. My dad said he probably gonna take me to one of these NBA games one of these days on I don't know.
Okay. That's what's up. What are you eating? Are you eating fast food or anything like that? Or are you eating more healthy stuff? I know your dad. See, this is what I know. I know that your dad is training you the correct way, and you guys are working out a lot. I seen you working in the jungle. I seen you working on what's that court that you guys was at? It's like an inside court. It's a big court.
The YMCA.
That's okay. And then I see you guys outside on another court as well.
That was my school. At my school.
Okay. So you're working out a lot every single day. What's fueling you? What are you eating?
Probably, my dad, he feed me some healthy stuff. Sometimes he want me to get buffer a little bit. So he feed me about some meat, some chicken or something.
Okay. And are you doing any push-ups, pull-ups, or anything like that? Or are you lifting weights?
No, my dad, anytime we go to the YMCA, sometimes he'd make me do pull-ups, and then every night before I go to sleep, he'd make me do about 25 push-ups.
Okay. And how long you been doing that for?
I've been doing that since a couple months.
Are you seeing any difference as far as when you're going past guys? You feel like you're getting any stronger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As far as 3-pointers, where is your top spot, your sweet spot? Yeah, when you're shooting threes.
Top of the key.
When you're shooting from top of the key, are you making 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10?
I at least make about 9 out of 10 to 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 to 9.
Okay. And you pretty confident in your shot.
Yes.
Yeah. I seen you doing pull-ups, all type of stuff, and it like how you release and everything like that is just like you've been doing it for forever. Like, so I can tell that. What else are you doing besides basketball? Are you playing video games? What else do you do for fun besides playing ball?
Shoot, I go to my grandma's house and I hang out with my like cousins, and then I play 2K. I play 2K25, and then I play almost most of the 2Ks. And then sometimes I'll like play on my mini hoop.
Okay. And how are you doing in school?
Yeah, I'm an A+ student.
You an A+ student?
Yes.
Yeah, man, you got the whole package, bro.
Yep.
I feel it. And what's your favorite class in school?
My favorite class in school is math. I like math.
Okay, so you the man, right? Everybody know you the man, right?
Yeah.
So what about the girls?
My dad don't let me have no girlfriends.
Huh?
My dad don't let me have no girlfriends.
Good. Stay away from them.
Yep.
That's what's up. So are they trying to talk to you? Like, yo, TJ, what's up?
Yes.
I'm joking. But okay, so let's go back to your dreams, bro. So let's go back to your dreams, okay? If when you make it to the NBA, right? What team would you want to play for?
Like college, any team that want me and any team that's going to pay me a big deal.
Okay. All right. Cool. Give me your top 3 that's on the board.
My top 3 is probably about, I want to play at the Garden, so about my number 3 is New York. And then my number 2 spot is Chicago.
Okay.
All my family members want me to go to Chicago.
Okay.
And then my number 1, I don't even know. It's hard. I don't know.
You want to be a Laker?
No, not really.
Nah. What about okay, so what team has got like good guards? They always have like really good guards.
I don't know. I might go to the Mavericks or something.
Okay, yeah, they got, of course, they always got some really, really good guards. What do you feel about like Luka?
Luka, he tough. I like Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would happen if you're playing yourself? How would you play yourself? Right. You're fast. You got the ball on a yo-yo, right?
Yeah.
You can shoot. How are you playing yourself? If you had to play against yourself?
That's a hard question. If I had to play against myself, not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to get inside my head. I'm gonna try to talk smack to my own self.
Okay. And what are you saying?
I'm gonna say you trash. You can't make a shot.
Okay. And then okay. And what if it don't work? Then how are you approaching it?
I'm gonna be my hands gonna be out on defense. I'm gonna try to get inside them hands. I'm gonna try to get inside my ball handles, try to steal the ball.
Okay. And how are you playing a longer guard? A guard that has he has good skill set too. He can handle the ball. Probably not as good as you, but he's a little bit longer. He's tall, he's taller. He can also shoot it. How are you playing against a guard like that?
Not gonna lie, I know they're gonna try to go in the paint and try to body me. So when they body me, I'ma just step away from them and they're gonna fall, just take the ball.
Okay. And then what about a more stockier guard? Okay, like a guard that has a little bit more weight on him, he's like a football player body type of guy. How were you playing against him?
Let them shoot.
Okay. Okay. I love it. I love it. Yo, I want to know a little bit more about the jungle, man. What goes down in the jungle, man? I'll be here. So I heard the music. Tell me a little bit more about the jungle. Where is the jungle, bro? Like, where is it? Is it in your house? Where is this place?
The jungle is about it's a couple minutes away from my house.
Okay. And like, what does it look like?
It looks like a gym and a garage at the same time because it's a garage, but it actually looks like a real gym.
Okay. And your dad built it?
He yeah, basically.
That's good. That's crazy.
Yes,
Okay, because I'm scrolling the gram, and I'm watching. I'm like, yo, who is this kid that's playing basketball in a room in a house? Because that like how big is it?
It's about I don't know. It's about
because it looks small, but I think in person it's not that small.
it could fit a bus in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it looks small, but like if you there because you doing a lot of work in there. You shoot how far is the shots that you can shoot back? It's about a 3.
It's about the 3, and it's about farther than 3.
Okay. And how's your free throws?
My free throws, I say my free throws about like 90% to 100%. 9 out of 10.
Okay, 9 out of 10. And I'm gonna ask you 2 more questions. Okay. I want to go back to the challenges real fast, okay? What's something besides your left hand that you need to work on?
Not gonna lie, I need to work on going in contact with my man when I'm going to the rim. I need to go in contact a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And anything that you want to tell the world that I did not ask you?
I want to tell the world, always keep pushing yourself whenever somebody try to doubt you. Whenever somebody try to doubt you, that's like a compliment. Always try to go harder every day. Try to be better than yourself that you was yesterday.
Love it. And I got one more follow-up question since you said that. How did you get such a strong mentality?
I got a strong mentality because every day I put in the work and people be trying to doubt me on Facebook, Instagram, and then that just make me go harder.
I love it. Listen, I can't wait to continue to watch your journey, bro. Yeah, I'm a fan. And I'm a supporter.
Thank you.
I can't wait to continue to watch your journey. I'm sorry, quick intermission again, because I want to tell you about one of the services we provide at All Dream Sports. So I see all of these great athletes on Instagram. The highlights, the things that they're doing is so great. But I don't know who they are. There's just so many. And I want to know who they are. I want to know their story. All athletes right now are just getting very, very good. And it's very, very competitive. And we believe at All Dreams that the story of an athlete is going to be just as important as the performance on the field or on the court. And we want to give your child their first documentary covering their story, sort of like we did with Angie right here. I want the world to meet Angie. She is a 14-year-old girl from Cartagena, Colombia, and her dream is to become an Olympian. We met Angie in February of 2023 while she was training in the Crespo area of Cartagena. Angie is trained by her father, Jorge. He has been training Angie since she was around 7 years old. Together, they work hard every day to achieve the dream of Angie becoming an Olympian. If you're interested, please set up a one-on-one with someone from All Dream Sports, and we would love to do a documentary about your child's sports journey and the things that they're doing. A day in the life. Back to the episode. All right, so we're gonna talk to Terry Sr., TJ's father, so we can figure out, yo, how did your son get so good? You know? So I'm gonna bring him up right now.
What up? What
Yo,
up? What up? What up? What up?
what's
What's
going
good?
on? What's going on, man?
Nothing much, my man.
Yo, so you heard me talking to Junior. You know,
Yeah,
yo, the kid got a lot of confidence, man.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
So we do this segment. It's called Meet the Parents, man. You know, and because every kid has something. Every kid like TJ has someone that's behind them, that's pushing them, and that's teaching them, that's supporting them, and that is you.
Yeah, no doubt.
And first off, big ups, man. You're doing a great job, bro.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, and I want to tell you, like, I wanted to do this All Dream Sports podcast because I want to tell the stories of young athletes, right? Before they become who they are going to become, because they are going to become.
Right.
Right.
No doubt. No doubt.
And I also wanted to talk to the parents. So that's why we're here. So tell the world who you are.
I'm Terry Evans Jr. I'm his father. I'm the dad. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about, did you hoop?
Yeah, I hooped. So I was kind of like him. I just couldn't shoot. I couldn't shoot like him, but I had the handles and stuff like that. But like he a real knockdown shooter. So, but
Okay.
yeah, no doubt. I'm from Rock Island, Illinois. I played basketball here. I played basketball in high school. Yep. I'm a trainer too. I do train. I train other kids. So.
Okay. And how long you been training for? Obviously, TJ.
Yeah, I've been training for about, probably about 10 years. Probably about 10 years. Yeah.
10 years. So what made you put a ball in his crib? Like,
man, I knew I just wanted him to get familiar with the basketball, right? So I knew, like, out the gate, like, you're gonna notice this basketball, and as you get older, even once you start getting like 1 to 2 years old, then you're gonna get even more comfortable with it, right? So even as a baby, when you get about 2-3 years old, now you getting, even if you can't really dribble the basketball, you playing with that basketball, so you used to. And it's just my method. This is just what I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? But I knew he was gonna be cold because it's just about the work, you know what I'm saying? And I was gonna make him put in the work. So
yeah. So what's your method? Like, how did you know how to help TJ get that good?
I mean, I don't know. I played basketball. And I kind of knew, like, I started with me. It was all about the handles, right? So it's the handles, and it's about dribbling. Then I bought him a basketball hoop, so I bought him a little tiny hoop. As a baby, I bought the little tiny hoop, so even when he crawling, he's still dropping that ball in the hoop, right?
Yeah.
So then I start getting him a bigger hoop once he start walking, right? So he can drop the ball in the hoop.
Right.
So my friend Aisha, I had bought him a LeBron James hoop. You know what I'm saying? So he started on that hoop. He still got the hoop right now or whatever, but he had the hoop since he was like 3 years old. And so yeah.
So did it immediately, like, when he got a little bit older, he could dribble a little bit, did you know that he like, yo, this kid loves it?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I knew he loved it at about 3 years old. I got videos, like, I got him dribbling with bags. You know what I'm saying? I'm tying up the basketball with bags, and he literally dribbling, but he loving it though. You can just see the excitement, like when he dribbling that basketball, he happy, he's smiling, he always want to play basketball. So this at a young age. So I knew he loved it for sure.
And how did you know? How did you know to do things like the bags and the drill? Because okay, let's be honest. Like, his handles is far beyond anyone I've probably seen at his age.
Right.
I mean, he like one of the New York City guards. Like, seriously, like his handles is crazy.
Right, no doubt. I don't know. I was like a really good ball handler, especially at it, like once I got around like fifth, sixth grade, seventh grade, my handle was good. So I knew his handle was gonna be there. And you
Mhm.
know, it's just about the reps. And I know people not doing that with little kids like that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Not at that age, right? So
right,
I always tell people, even I tell my friends, they're like, he too young to dribble, talking about their kid. And their kid might be
right.
4 or 5. I'm like, no, you just want to get them familiar with it. So even if they just smacking that ball and playing around, make them
Yeah,
do it every day. Because if you smacking it every day, as you get older, you're going to get used to dribbling that ball because I'm just smacking it. I'm smacking
right.
it. So as you get older, it get better. The ball handling get better. So he was already ahead of everybody else because, I
Mhm.
mean, he started so young doing it.
Yeah, yeah. And at what age are you having them do dribbling drills,
Um,
crossover between the legs? You know,
I would,
um,
it's funny, like, he might have been maybe like 4 or 5 years old. He can't really get it between the legs yet, right? So, but what I do is you gotta you gotta put one leg up as you go in between your legs. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? So as I'm dribbling, I'm putting one leg up, like put your leg up. So right
yeah,
now, that's the only way you can do it. But
right,
you getting used to putting that ball between your legs, and so he kept doing that and kept doing that. And as he
right,
got older, one day he just put it between his legs without putting that leg up. That's when I
uh,
knew it was over with. You know what I'm saying? Like once
right,
he did that. So
yeah,
yep. So maybe about, I want to say, man, it's crazy. I want to say about 4 or 5 years old, like, because I had him dribbling like up and down the streets, up and down
mhm,
the street, like, and neighbors seeing him and everything. And then I would say crossover. You know what I'm saying? But when you're so young, you gotta tell him to push it, right? So just push it to your other hand, push it to your other hand. So
right,
for me, it was just about the reps, and he was gonna grow into everything.
right. That's crazy. So did you have okay? So you gave him a ball early. Did you have a plan for him? Like, okay, look, this is what because I'm asking you this because like we are in the age right now where TJ is going to benefit from all of the work that he's done from when he was younger, all the way until he continues to work. And I'm saying this because it's going to be hard for another player to catch up to his skill set.
Facts.
Like
Yeah.
if somebody's shooting, just say you guys shoot 500 shots a day, right?
Right.
He's 10 years old. Just say
Right.
he started at 10,
Right.
but then the kid started at 13. He's doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
He still can never catch up to like that 13-year-old still can never catch up to you guys.
I always tell people it's hard to catch them. Now I tell kids all the time because I train, so I tell kids all the time, you can catch anybody if they're not
Mhm.
working. If
Right,
they not working, it's
right,
going to be hard to catch him because he got a dad that's going to make sure that he's pushing. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So it's every day. So you can't catch him because he's doing it every day. So
right,
it's going to
right,
be hard for you. Even if you lock in, you're already behind. The only way you catch TJ is if he take a break, and he will
right,
have to take a long break. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
And
yeah,
and okay, so I have a two questions. Um, is is he doing it like is he like yo like just the same enthusiasm as you? Let's go.
man, I'm gonna tell you a story. This may be like 2 weeks ago.
Hmm.
I'm trying to give him a break. I'm like, man, we're gonna chill today. I just got off work. You gotta think like I drive trucks and stuff too. So I
Hmm.
work like a third shift. But
Okay.
for me, um I think in order for him to be so good, I think, and I tell parents all the time, as a parent, you got to make the sacrifice, right? So even when you get off work, you got to be willing to go sit in that gym with your kid and make that. That's how they're gonna be great. And kids got to see that you believe in them too. So if you believe in them, that's gonna make them go even harder, right? So one day I'm tired and I'm like, man, I'm gonna give you the day off. And he
Mhm.
like, no, let's go to the gym, Dad. Come on, like he damn near cried.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? He was like, no, Dad, like come on. And then for me, it's like I can't tell you no
right,
because you want to work. So I'm sitting in the gym, I'm tired and everything, but I taught him so young that he know what to do, right? So like now I do train him every day, but it will be days where it's like you know what to do. Go out there, just go out there and do it. You know, he knows all about the reps, so he know what to do.
Yeah, yeah. And do you worry about like any burnout or anything like that?
Nah, people used to say that all the time. They be like, "Man, you gonna burn him out?" But I just believe like you can't burn him out if he love it.
Yeah,
Like that's just how I feel. And it's like, now don't get me wrong. Like I give him a day off. You know what I'm saying? So like we get days off, and people only know what I show them. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So you only seeing basketball. So you say, "Oh, you let that kid be a kid." I was like, he's a kid. Like
yeah.
people don't know. Like we just went to the movies the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right,
but you're gonna put the work in first. So, you know what I'm
right,
saying? I let him play Fortnite, and I let him play NBA 2K. I let him play on his game, but he
right.
know we're gonna put the work in first. So
Absolutely.
no matter what, you can have your fun, but put the work in first, and it's gonna feel better now. Like you're gonna be like, okay, I'm chilling. Even if I'm chilling with my friends, I already got better today.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I feel the same way. Honestly, like I'm sure. I'm sure it's whispers when you say, because obviously you just said it. So people are like, yo, let a kid be a kid. However, I disagree. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right,
I disagree 100%.
right.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you had okay. We can use some of the examples of the greats, right? We can
Hmm.
use Michael Jackson. If his father did not push him to be what he was at his age, we don't
Hmm.
get Michael Jackson.
Right, no doubt,
Same thing with Serena and Venus, right?
no
Like
doubt.
if in I think it's taboo because maybe it's sports, but I just think we're at a different time now
Right,
where where I think parents should be doing exactly what you're doing,
no doubt.
especially if the kid wants to work at it and he wants to be good. I think you have to guide him to it because I see no difference from a father that's a lawyer and his son is like, man, I want to be a lawyer, and the father is like, hey, I'm gonna teach you law stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? I see it as the same. I see it as the same type of path or whatever. And people, I think people say it's like taboo because it's sports, but you know, as I know, we're at a different time now, bro.
Hmm.
You
Yep.
know,
And I tell people like, no matter how old they is, even if they 15, 16 years old, like unless you just a flat out just like hooper, like kids not disciplined enough to do it every day. So as a parent, you got to push them, and you got to kind of still make them. If they want to play the game of basketball, I think you got to still be on them. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So I tell him all the time, like even days like he might not feel like it, like
hmm
I still make him do it. But I explained to him why. Like when you on the basketball court and it's so easy for you, just like
hmm
he was telling you earlier, like it's easy for me to go drop 20 points.
hmm
But you got to understand why it's so easy for you, because you go on them days where you didn't feel like it.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So
right,
that's what it's all about. So I think as a parent, sometimes you gotta make them, but not make them, but you do gotta make them, because it's like you love the game so much, and it's like you're not gonna be able to shine without the work. So
yeah,
all that smiling that you're doing, like you smiling and you loving the game, was other kids out here, they struggling and they crying and they wondering why they not playing good, because they're not putting in the same work as you. So for me as a parent, I feel like um, if I put my son out there on that basketball court, he's safe.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
I can take him anywhere in the country. Like I done took him to Ohio to basketball camps. I took him to St. Louis. I done took
hmm
him everywhere, and I never worried about him. And I
right,
and I say this too. When we go to them camps and stuff like that, this is some of the biggest camp like in the world. And it's
hmm
packed, right? One time we went to one of the camps, we went to Ball's wife camp, and it's packed. And for me, I'm always nervous for him, right? So I'm watching him. He walks in there and he start dancing, he walking by all the kids dancing, right? He
right,
like he like, Dad, I'm finna cook them,
right.
right? So I know he's straight. So I always tell people, man, I can take TJ anywhere in the country, and he gonna be straight because of the work, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I love that. I love that. Because man, I'm gonna get into a couple, some other stuff because it's so competitive right now,
Mhm.
right? And all the kids got trainers, um, because it's a lot on the line. So
Right,
let's
right,
talk about what's on the line. you
right. No
know,
doubt.
let's talk about let's talk about NIL. Let's talk about how you know you'll be, by doing this, you'll be able to set your son up forever from, by the time he's 17, 16 years old. Right. So let's talk about that. What do you think about NIL and what's going on in today's day and age?
I mean, that sounds crazy, so young, right? So I try not to make it about that, but I mean, you got to be real too, right? Yeah. So you got to know, like, you got to know it's coming. You got to know it's coming. I think he knows it's coming. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was talking about something one time, and I was like, man, I got to spend this money on this, whatever. He tapped me on the shoulder. I kid you not. He tapped me on the shoulder and was like, Dad, don't worry about it. Like, in a few years, I got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he understand that, and I think it motivated him too as a 10-year-old. He's like, man, I'm gonna make sure I get my dad right. So it's like, let's go hard. He know every time he put the work in. And one of my buddies tell him all the time, he like, Neff, that NIL deal coming. So you gotta put that work in. So now it's kind of in his head, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think people just now starting to send him free stuff. They send him free stuff in the mail, free clothes and stuff like that, basketball gear. So, I mean, he understands, like, it's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So he understands. But, I mean, the work going to take care of everything. Like, just outworking everybody, it's going to take care of everything.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about you as a trainer, and because you've got your son to this point, you together, he's amazing. How early is too early to be thinking about of course, the work, it starts with being exceptional, right? If he's not a good player, it's no NIL. That's the barrier of entry, but you have to, you got to be great, right?
No doubt.
When do you think it's too early to start the process of molding your people, your child, or what's your advice to other parents?
Far as like starting to put the work in?
Starting to talk about, what time it is now and the business.
I think far as putting the work in, I think you gotta put the work in right away. Right. So even my friends, like, I tell them, like, one of my buddies, Marcus, he just had a baby boy. So he had a birthday, right? I'm bringing basketball stuff. And he like, man, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it's 2024, 2025. Like, you got to start them off early. Like, these kids good. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like, realistically, I mean, you got time. Like, you don't have to start at 3, 4. Like, my mom always say, she like, boy, I thought you was crazy. Like, you got this boy playing basketball at 1, 2 years old. Like, I thought you was crazy. You don't have to start him that early. You can. I still say you can start him at 4 or 5 years old. But the key is just doing it all the time. You gotta put the work in all the time. So I think it's all about the reps. It's about how much you're willing to do it. And I always tell people, like, the reason why he works so much is because, like, I feel like every time you touch a basketball, you get better, right? Yeah. So he been on school vacation, right? So he been on Christmas vacation. Mm-hmm. So what I do is we'll go in the morning time. We'll go about 9, 10 in the morning, and then we'll go home and we'll chill and we'll relax, right? Then we'll go back at like 4 o'clock, and then he'll train again till about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Then we'll go back home and he'll chill. He can play his video games, whatever. And then we're going to finish the night out. We're going to finish the night out about 8:30 at the Y. And then we're going to get up out here. But you're doing different drills every time that you're going. Like, we might go that morning time. It might just be all ball handling. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then another time we might go in there. You might just be running off screens. I might be having you running off screen, catching, shooting it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then I always try to end the night with that 500 jump shots. Like, so I try to end the night like that. So it's like, but he's probably making more than 500 shots. This is just what we counting.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but but it's like we might do one dribble pull up. Like don't let the camera fool you. Like all them fancy dribbles, man. That's for the end of the night. I say, son, give him a show. But they don't know we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing basic. We doing basic one dribble pull up here, left hand, right hand, like one
Yeah.
dribble pull up, basic
Yeah.
crossover. But then at the end of the night, yeah, like give the people a show. They want to see your handle, son. So give
Right.
him a show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and it make it fun for him too, because he like doing that type of stuff. But
Yeah.
we do things the right way. We keep it basic for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me about the jungle, man. How did the jungle come about? Because it's like I told him, I'm scrolling and I'm like, yo, it looked like a room.
Right. Hey, I'm
Like,
telling you, it's funny, man, because I do the training and stuff like that, right? So
yeah.
one day I was gonna go get a building. This
Yeah.
round COVID, right? So I was gonna go buy a building. Like I was going, but one of my buddy George, like, man, I wouldn't buy it right now during COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like he hear me out, right? So he like hear me out, come check my garage out, right? So I go check it. Now it's like a storage, right?
Okay.
So when we go in there, it's a storage. Like I don't even see the vision. He's telling me just to think about the vision. Like it's bikes in there. It's like trash in there. It's a brick floor. It's brick walls. All of this. So he like, let's clean it out, right? So I bullshit you not. It probably took us maybe a week to clean, like, because you got to take everything out of there. So you got to take all the stuff out, put it, so somebody can come get it. So now he's telling me, like, my buddy George telling me, like, what we got to do. So first we was like, we got to paint the floors, right? So I didn't like the way that worked, because when we paint the floors, it start coming off or whatever, paint a brick floor. So what happens is I'm like, man, let's go buy a floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go buy a floor, put a floor in there. And then we like, okay, we're going to start putting drywall in here, right?
Yeah.
And then like the roof is only so high, right? So we got to cut some beams down. Right, but for me, I'm like, they don't even need to shoot threes in here. We just need to shoot mid-range jump shots. So if you come in the jungle, your mid-range jump shot going to be on point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So how long did it take? How long do you guys have any pictures and film or anything? Like doing the jungle?
Yeah, I got videos with people working, like kids that we used to train. Like they was older, they was high school kids. Like we had them come in there with us, like they was just in there working with us, like just because they just down, you know what I'm saying? Like they appreciate everything like I did for them as players and stuff like that. So they like, man, TL, if you need help, we coming through. So they helped me, and then we painting the walls and stuff, and drywall up in there, like, and it's crazy because you got to think it's like 4 or 5 years ago, right? So TJ is a real baby, but TJ in there. You know what I'm saying? TJ in there too. So TJ watching it, he acting like he painting on the wall and stuff like that. So man, it probably was the best thing that ever happened, like for me and TJ. Like I made it for everybody because I was training, but he was gonna take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like people you training only gonna come so much, right? So me and TJ got it every day. Right. So I think the jungle was part of the reason why, like, he's so good. You got to remember when COVID hit, you couldn't go to the gyms, right? So I knew we had the advantage over everybody, because what happens on social media, I see everybody saying the gym's closed, right? Well, the gym ain't closed for TJ. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he benefited from it, because it's like during COVID, I'm not going to tell nobody else kid to come because it's COVID time, right? But me and my son can go there. So he's there every day putting the work in. And I think, like, I call it the jungle because it's like, you seen it. It's like, it's kind of rough too. Like, it's kind of rough.
It's rugged. It's rugged, but it gives you, like I said, like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, is that there? Is it a room in a house or something? Like, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, and then I just see this kid just going crazy in there, right? Mm-hmm. So, and obviously I've seen it, the world's seen it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not something you see every day.
Right.
No, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so outside of, if it's just the jungle, I think you need all of it together. It all goes together. You need TJ, you, and the jungle, right?
No
Or
doubt.
or it don't work.
No
You
doubt.
know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Like blow up like that. But tell me about your relationship with you and TJ.
I mean, I look at it like this. I'm 39 years old, right? So I had my time. Like I had my time where I kicked it, I party, I turned up and all that, right? So I think now a point in my life is everything about TJ, right? So for me, it's like, man, he my best friend for real. So it's like, um, I'm around TJ 24/7. Like I just seen this guy and he was like, man, I had to tell you big ups to you. He's like,
Yeah.
when you at the gas station, I see you and your son. When you at the grocery store, it's you and your son. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere I go is him.
Right.
So I think that's what gives him the confidence too. Cause he's like, man, my dad is my homie.
Right.
So and you got to think I coach him too. So I coach him for AAU and school ball and stuff like that. So it just works out and it don't ruin our relationship. With me being a coach, it don't ruin our relationship because we so close. And I know how to handle it. And I don't have to be as hard on him because he know the game. So it makes the relationship work. So yeah, he definitely my best friend for sure.
Yeah. So let's talk about like what's the challenges that you see? Because how tall are you?
I'm about 5'9", 5'10".
5'9", 5'10". Okay. What challenges do you see forthcoming or challenges that you may have now?
I feel like it's always a possibility that he might not be that tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if you're not gonna be that tall, you gotta be a dog, right? So your skill set just gotta be way better than everybody, and you gotta work extra harder than everybody else. So you gotta put in more work than everybody else because you might be small, but you're gonna be able to shoot that ball from wherever. You're gonna be a dog on defense. I'm gonna be able to guard you full court. I'm just gonna be a pest on the basketball court. So I feel like you gotta do more. So I'm definitely preparing for it, but it's like, I mean, you never know. He might hit a nasty growth spurt too. He got long arms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got long arms. So I mean, I don't really worry about it. I think he's so good that I don't really believe it's a challenge for him.
Yeah. How good is TJ?
Man, to be honest with you, I train a lot of kids. I've seen a lot of kids. I train kids. It's a kid. I train. He probably averages like 25, 30 points a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in college, I tell people all the time, like I done ran through a bunch of kids coaching.
Yeah.
I kid you not, TJ, and I'm not just saying it because it's my son. He's probably the best player I ever came across as a 10-year-old. Like as far as who I coach, yeah, probably like his skill set just different. Like he trained with this college player. This is the same player that he looked up to as a baby that he was with all the time. You know what I'm saying? So he's training like a college player. Like I trained them both the other day. And then he's training with him. And even that kid told TJ, like, man, it's kids on my college team that's not moving the way that you moving. And you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he the real deal to me. I mean, I think he's the best fifth grader in the country.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Tell everybody about your training business and where they can find you at. And anything else that you want to tell the world.
Yeah, I mean, I just do one-on-one training. It's called Easy Work. You can look me up on Instagram, TL Easy Work, TLEZWORK. On Facebook, Terry Evans. You can Google it, Easy Work. You know what I'm saying? Easy Work Forever, Easy Work Elite. That's my basketball program. My AAU program is Easy Work Elite. But I mean, I just do one-on-one training. I do it around the Quad Cities. It's pretty big around here. And Rock Island is pretty big. So, I mean, I just do one-on-one training. It's all about the reps with me. So, I mean, I keep it basic, but you're going to get better. Like I touch a lot of kids around here far as my training. So, yeah.
Before I ask you anything else that you want to say, because I want to ask you about the mentality that you and the confidence that you instill in TJ, because I've seen players that like you said, you think he's probably the best 10-year-old in the country, right? But I've seen players that have a lot of talent, but then they don't have the confidence as that matches their talent. It seems like with him, he has a lot of talent, but he also has like the confidence that you instill in him, but also that mentality, like you said, that dog mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And then and he knows about Mike. You don't hear younger kids talking about Mike, right?
Right.
You know, like
Right. No doubt.
is that something that that you work on them with, like the confidence that confidence and the mentality? Are you telling them how, like, what are you doing to have
First,
him like that?
first off, I always tell them like, uh, be humble,
Yeah,
but be cocky too, and be confident. Like you put in a lot of work, so feel like you the best player because you do put in the work more than anybody else. So don't never let nobody tell you to be too much humble. Like I'm gonna be humble for sure,
right.
but I think it's all about having confidence in yourself and believing like, hey, I'm the best player. So I think for me, it's like it's me putting it in him, right? It's me putting the confidence in him, and then it's the people that I keep around me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I got like it's a lot of good people around me. Like he got a lot of uncles and stuff around him that play basketball. Like he got guys that man, one of TJ uncles like probably was one of the best players in Rock Island ever.
Right.
So
Right.
he's always giving TJ game. He might come and say, Nev, try this move out. And he'll really try moves out. And I think the thing with TJ is he'll do a move that most kids are scared to do.
Right.
So for
Right.
me, it's like I think I'll build confidence for him like more than just basketball, like have confidence in life too. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, it's like the reason why we work so hard, because in life you got to work hard anyway. So if you end up having to go get a job, you got to know like in order to be on top, man, I gotta outwork everybody. So I gotta work harder and work harder. If I want to have a good life, I gotta work hard. So for
Right.
me, I always tell them every day, I'm like the work brings confidence. So we're gonna
Right.
go work all the time. And I think he really believes that as a 10-year-old. It's like, man, I work harder than anybody. So I'm
Right.
gonna be confident because I put in the work in. And you mentioned him knowing about Michael and Kobe and them is like I send him videos of them. Like I
Mm-hmm.
sent him videos of them talking about confidence. And one time I sent him a video when Jordan said the work eliminates fear.
Mm-hmm.
So every day I'm sending him something like he might be with my mom or something, and I'll see it. I'm at work and I'll see Kobe or Mike talking, and I'll send it to him. And
Mm-hmm.
I like using them because, like he said, man, them real dogs, right? So they want to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Anything else that you want to say, man, before we have a competition, man, between you and TJ?
No, nope. Just y'all make sure y'all just keep paying attention to Terry Evans Jr. Like the work not gonna stop. Like he's just gonna keep getting better. Like somebody told me uh that he gotta keep working or they was like somebody said that they was gonna catch him or something. And I'm like the reason why you're not gonna catch him because his pops not gonna stop. So
Right.
you can't catch him. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And you're not willing to do what I'm going to do. Like I'm willing to sacrifice everything for him to for him to be straight.
Right. Right. For
Yeah.
him to reach his dreams.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Man, yo, thank you, man. It's been a pleasure, bro. Like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my man.
man, a lot of Jews, man, a lot of Jews and people listening. You need to take heed and listen to what Terry Senior is doing, because I personally, I think you're doing the right. I think you're doing the right thing.
Right.
Like, I
Right.
really do.
Hey, can I say one more thing?
Yeah, tell me.
And this for any kid out there. I tell people all the time, I've seen some of the worst basketball players become the best basketball player. It's just all about you, how bad you want it. Like I believe that you could be any type of basketball player that you want to be. This for the parents and the kids. I think the parents, you got to be willing to make the sacrifice. And I think the kid, if you want it bad enough, if you tired of not playing and you tired of not being that person, like just put the work in. The work gonna always save you. So
Right.
the more work you put in, the better you're gonna get. But if you trust it, you might not see that you're getting better. But if you put in the work in every day, you're getting better. You just gotta trust the process. And then one day it's just gonna pop for you. So I tell kids, I want kids to believe that too. Like you put the work in, man, you could be better. It don't care. It don't matter where you start from. You could be the worst basketball player. You can catch the best basketball player if they're not putting in the work.
Very true. Very
yeah.
true.
AAU season is coming, and we all know what that means. Team fees, gear, travel, tournaments, it all adds up fast, and every season it's the same story. We all know that AAU season costs are no joke. But this year, we're doing it differently. This year, we've got All Dream Sports on our side. With the All Dream Sports app, every video you've ever taken of your child's AAU journey finally has a home. No more endless scrolling to find that one clip of their game-winning shot. But let's talk about what you really care about. The money. The best part, you can fund your athlete's 2025 AAU season directly through the app. When family, friends, or supporters can't make it to the games, they don't have to miss out. They can follow your child's entire AAU journey, every play, every highlight, every moment, through their personal Dreamers Vault. They're not just watching, they're supporting by pressing the Support My Dream button. With every subscription to your athlete's Dreamers Vault, your child earns the funds they need to play the game they love. More than a donation, it's a journey. No more begging for sponsors, no more GoFundMe pages, just your athlete's story, their highlights, and their dreams all in one place. This is how you fund your athlete's dream. This is how you capture their story. This is how you make this AAU season unforgettable. The All Dream Sports app is here, and it's changing the game.
We got the last segment. Do you know? Does TJ know more about TJ? Does TJ Jr. know more about Terry Sr., or does Terry Sr. know more about TJ? I told Terry Sr. that none of the parents really win this game. So, and I kind of get that this is going to be a competition, a real competition, because you got two ball players. So both of them are going to want to win. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to bring them up right now. All right, guys, welcome back.
Yep.
Welcome back. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay. This might be, I'm going to start off with a hard one because, like I said, the kids always win. So I'm going to start off with a hard one. What is your dad's most proudest moment of you playing basketball so far in your career? His proudest moment
is probably one of the games on his birthday. I dropped at least like 20 on his birthday, and I told him that was one of his birthday presents. Or one of his proudest moments is when I played defense, when he wanted me to play good defense that game.
Okay. Terry Sr., is he correct?
He definitely correct. It was last year. Okay. Before the game, like he said, it was my birthday. He had a tournament. Mm-hmm. He said, "Dad, I'm finna go crazy for your birthday."
Right.
And what made it special was it probably was the best game I ever seen him play. He ended up getting the player of the game. They gave him an award and everything. And like I knew he was special because it's for you to say, "Dad, this is for your birthday," and then you went out there and you really probably played the best basketball game. I think that was one of the dopest moments for me. Like, so yeah, he right on for sure.
One thing, you ready for another one?
Yeah.
Dad, also, like think about this as well. One thing your dad says every time after a loss or a tough game. One thing he is always going to say.
We got to go to the gym, get back in the lab.
Is that correct?
I mean, I always no. No.
Okay, tell me what you say. Tell me what you tell him after a loss or a tough game.
I always tell him don't be too hard on yourself. Like, you good. Like, learn from your mistakes. Like, you're gonna learn from your mistakes and we're gonna get better. But as long as you learn, like we're not really worried about the loss. So I always tell him that, like, don't sweat the loss. Like the loss has probably made you a dog. Is gonna make you come back better. So that's what I told him.
Okay. What NBA team would your dad pick for you to play on?
Probably the Chicago Bulls because it's closer to our city.
Okay, tell me, is he correct? Okay.
I mean, I don't care where you go, but I mean, it probably would be dope for him to be like in Chicago because I mean, we ain't gotta go too far for sure.
Right. Okay. So all right, so that's two. All right. All right, TJ, I got one more for you.
Yep.
I hear the music bumping in the jungle. I hear it. It's a consistency, right? Who is your dad's favorite rapper?
Oh, his favorite rapper is probably that's a hard one. Probably like Meek Mill or what was that dude named that was like I'm the biggest, I'm the largest. What's his name?
He not about to tell. He not about to tell you. It's a question. You got to answer the question. You got to guess. Are you saying Meek Mill, TJ? Are you saying your dad's favorite rapper is Meek Mill? Final answer.
I'll go Meek Mill. But I know it's not correct because I don't know. Jeezy or
correct?
Well, he just said Jeezy, so Jeezy for sure. So I don't know if you count that. I don't know if you count that. I mean, now I will say we do listen to a lot of Meek Mill when as far as like working out and stuff. I think he got good workout music. So, but if you talk about favorite rapper, yeah, Jeezy for sure.
I knew it was Jeezy. I knew it was Jeezy.
For sure.
I thought he was going to say Jeezy right away.
I thought he was too. I don't think he really thought about it. If he would have thought about it, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, Jeezy for sure."
Okay, so all right, so I don't know how we're gonna score that one because you said Meek Mill, but then you did say Jeezy. So I don't know. Let's ask Dad questions about you and let's just see how it plays out. Okay, so let's see. All right. What is TJ's go-to song before a game? TJ, do you know the answer? You okay.
Man, you know these young boys you listen to. Now I will say I called him listen before a game. I called him listen to So For Real. He was you listening to that? He was listening to Candy Rain one time. So I don't know if that's I don't know. It's one of them young boys, so I probably lost this. It's one of them young boys.
Okay, so tell us. What song, what's your go-to song? Tell us.
It's Candy Rain. Yes.
Oh, you got it right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he be in there singing it. Yeah, he be in there singing it.
Okay, you got it right. Okay, another question for you, Terry Senior. What's TJ's most disliked? What part of training does he dislike the most?
I think definitely the 500 shots at the end of the day. I definitely think that. Like he don't want to sit there and count all them. He don't want to count all them jump shots. He got to count them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he got to count them. I asked him. I don't count them. I say how many you got. So wow. I think definitely that.
Okay, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So okay, so that's two. That's two. Mm-hmm. Okay, so all right, TJ, think about this. Okay, in your mind, one word to describe TJ as an athlete.
Different.
Is he right?
In my mind, I was thinking tough or different.
Okay, all right. So that one right there, we can say that one is equivalent to the Meek Mill Jeezy. So we're gonna count those as points. All right. Okay, so look. All right, here we go. Last question. Let's see if you get this one, you win, Terry Senior. Okay.
I knew I was gonna win, but go ahead.
But TJ, if you want to go into overtime, I can give you another question too.
Give me another question after this.
Yeah, if you want to. TJ's dream university.
Man, he always talk about Florida State. I don't know if he done did his research on it. I don't know if he did research on it. I don't know why he's saying Florida State out of all the colleges. Like, maybe he did research, but I think Florida State.
Is he correct?
It's going to overtime.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. One question for TJ. Okay. All right. Okay. One sport that your dad would play that's not basketball, that he loves to play or that he wanted to play that's not basketball and not football.
Track.
I ran track. Yeah, I ran track in high school.
Okay,
you're right.
Yeah. All right, so you know what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing that you guys are just around each other so much, and you guys know too much about each other.
No doubt.
Last question. TJ's pregame snack.
Man, TJ want a Slim Jim.
Is he right?
Yes.
Okay, all right, okay. So I'm calling this game a tie, man. I'm calling this game a tie. Because
No
like y'all just know each other too much.
No doubt.
All right. Tell everybody where they can find you guys at, man. And TJ, I'll let you go first. Tell everybody where they can find you at and anything else that you want to tell the world.
They can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah, Instagram.
Terry_Evans Jr. 14.
Okay.
That's his Instagram.
That's his Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Terry Senior?
Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm Instagram. You can find me on Instagram, TL Easy Work. You can find me on Facebook, Terry Evans. Yeah. So Facebook or Instagram. He got a TikTok page too. Is TL Easy Work, but it's his page.
Terry Evans Jr.
Yeah. So
dope. I'm gonna put the handles in the in the video or whatever. Yo, thank you guys for coming on. We got to do it again, man. We got to do it again. Like I said, look, I'm watching you. All of us. It's not only me at All Dream Sports. We're watching you, and man, we supporting you, and man, can't wait to see where you take this, man.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you for having us, man. We appreciate you for reaching out, man. Like, we appreciate you for paying attention, man. So we definitely appreciate you, man, for having us, for sure.
Absolutely, man. You're very welcome, man. I love this. Love to hear these stories, man. We would love to hear your story and possibly have you on the podcast. The We All Have Dreams segment with the athletes and the Meet the Parents segment with the parents. And then also, Do You Know segment. Do you know your child athlete? And child athlete, do you know your parent? Let's find out. If you're interested, please send us an email, team@alldreamsports.com. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Peace.